What up, man? It's your boy Pooh here, and I'm going to tell you about Virgos. So they always tell you, or I always tell you, how great Virgos are and how Virgos kind of like rule the world. We're on our own secular plane, but we do have a lot of faults, and a lot of Virgos won't talk about it. But I'm going to talk about men Virgos, and I'm going to tell you the men Virgos' worst traits. Perfectionism. Perfectionist? Yeah. And it's bad because I can start a project, not like it, start over, keep starting over, and it's just a loop. It keeps going and going, and I never feel like I get it right. It's not until you look at it in retrospect and you say, oh, damn, that was good. But in the meantime, it wrecks everything around you because you're trying, like, it fucks up your deadline, it messes up your everything you need to get done, and time doesn't stop. And we're like trying to get it right so we don't have to repeat it, but we end up repeating. Overthinking. What's said doesn't need to be explained. That's what the overthinking part comes in. Tell me something and I'm supposed to understand it the first time. I'm going to ask you 100,000 questions. Why? Because I need to have clear understanding. That's just in my nature. I've always asked it. I always ask questions. People get so mad, and that is a fault of mine because I overthink. But my therapist told me years ago that it's healthy, but not healthy because of the fact that if you're overthinking all the time, you're probably taking the joy out of something that was there. Tendency to be harsh. I don't know how to put things sometimes. Sometimes I say some stuff and it turns critical to being confrontational. What I never understood is that people could be critical of me and I would turn it around and make it confrontational because why not? Try not to be, but it happens sometimes because of the fact that I'm trying to look upon myself, and sometimes I don't see what somebody else sees. So when you're saying I'm looking at the man in the mirror, sometimes I see somebody completely different. And I would try to be like, what the fuck are you looking at? And my favorite, overly criticals of others. I don't want to say it's at fault, but sometimes Virgos do not play well with others. Sometimes when you're doing stuff together, you might not like the way they're doing it. And instead of just chilling and letting the process go through, you want to challenge it. That's probably the worst fault.